Hey y'all, how are you? See a few of you are waiting on me. Thank you. What's up? So, I know y'all clicked on this video because of the title, How to Become a Priority and to Get Gifts from a Man. So, there's some tricks you got to do. If you don't know how to play tricks, if you can't act, if you cannot do these things, then click off the video because that's what we're going to be doing today. Okay? All right. So if you don't understand how to act, how to lie, and how to do all those things, then click off the video and don't ask me no questions. I'm finna tell you how. Y'all like my hair? Yes. I forgot to link this in the description, but I will after the video. This is from Zara Wigs. This is the Burgundy wig that I did on that wig try on video. That's like a couple of videos ago. Y'all can go find that on my YouTube page. It's like maybe 4 or 5 videos ago. So y'all go check that out. And yes, this is the dress that I had on in the photo. Everybody thought that was a picture of me from 20 years ago. No, that was like that same day. And this is from Shein.com. So y'all can get it. A lot of people were making fun of my shoes, but hey, I was just trying to put on some heels so that I wouldn't look like I was barefoot. But I did get some shoes, okay? I have red shoes to match. I'm cute. I wouldn't wear that together. But yeah, thank y'all for looking out for me because I know y'all won't be going around looking crazy. So thank you. But I just grabbed the first pair of heels I found so I could take a photo in the dress. And that was that. It was either those heels or some gold heels, and the gold ones did not go. Okay. They probably would have went better if they were these up here. Anyway, so now that enough of you guys are here, hey, I have notes today because I was actually writing this stuff down as, a way to explain it to you guys. All right. So here we go. How to make someone make you a priority and get you gifts. This is a scenario and a technique. Okay, so get your pens and papers ready and get ready to write this stuff down because I'm going to give y'all some information on how to get what you want. Now, this is more for if you're in a relationship, dating someone and they're very much into you, dating someone and they're still trying to impress you, dating someone and you know you're the prize. This is not for pick Misha to beg Dusty. Okay, this is for if you've picked a decent target and if you are attractive enough. Okay. All right, so that's you. Stay on the video. All right, step 1. I'm doing it in steps now. Stop caring about what people think. That's number 1. So if your target is a type of person you don't want to be seen with in public, then you're going to miss out on a lot of money. Just saying. Okay, so stop thinking about what people think. I would rather be out in public with a target that I did not think I would ever be with versus someone seeing my little bitty paycheck when I have to go to work after taxes every day. So just keep that in mind. Okay, number 2, no eye contact when you're trying to get what you're trying to get from them. No eye contact. Okay, so when you first meet them, in order for them to think that you're really the prize, you cannot give them direct eye contact when you first meet them, okay? Because that's a telltale sign that you're trying to gain them, okay? So you kind of look around them, you kind of look over to the side, and then you kind of glance at them and then take your eyes away real quick because that means you don't really trust them. And now they feel like they have to earn your trust because you won't stare them in the eye. But you can smile, do it shy, and then take it away. That's step number 2. So kind of look around them when they talk. And when you're talking to them, don't do direct eye contact in the beginning. They will think you're trying too hard. Okay. So it has to be genuine, has to seem real. Then start giving them eye contact the more you get to know them, like, after you've seen them a few times, okay? Number 3, give them a brief moment to make them feel special. Then dismiss them with something else that gets your attention, like a friend, a TV show, a pet, you know, someone's jewelry that you find nice. So be having a very special bonding moment, and then all of a sudden get distracted. Okay, because when something is suddenly snatched away from you, you start to gain feelings of possession, especially if you're a man. Thank you. Sprinkle, sprinkle, Misty. Thank you, Shira. You listen to every word I say. Millionaire boyfriend is already talking about the future. Good for you, girl. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You living a dream? Great. I'm so glad. Thank you, guys. That was a very nice donation. I did not overlook that. I really appreciate that. That is very generous. Thank you, Misty. But let me get back to these instructions. Okay, so when attention is snatched away from you, you kind of feel like the little kid whose toy got snatched, especially if you're having a special moment. So then the emotions start to come out with the man. Okay. So he's going to have an emotional bond connection and, feeling a possession of you, which is good because this is how you get stuff. Okay. The next thing, this is 4. 4. You are in the middle of something with them, then make other plans in front of them the same day you made plans with them in the future. So let's say you're talking, and y'all are sitting down and talking and making plans for the future. You've made plans with him to go to this concert or, this place on Thursday. Then all of a sudden get a phone call or talk to someone and make plans with them the same day for something else right in front of them. But make sure the person that you are talking to knows it's fake. Okay. So he's going to sit there and witness you make plans on the same day that he got concert tickets or whatever, or plans that y'all have already made. He's going to feel like, dang, I'm not that important. Wow. Heart sinks. Now he wants to be validated. And who is going to validate him? You. How do you validate somebody? Okay, number 5. Okay, so when you get off the phone or the conversation after making the plans, they will be emotionally pulled in and become emotionally involved, upset, sad, and feel less than, and will automatically see you as the prize. Okay? He may remind you of the date you already made with him and wait for you to respond. Or he may tell you while you're on the phone, but you're going to pretend like you don't understand what he's saying, and then you'll oh, okay. And so then when you get off the phone, your response when after he tells you, well, we already have plans, is number 6. Number 6 is, oh my God, I sure did make plans with you already. Oh my gosh, I need to go and cancel that. I'm so sorry. This shows that you kind of really don't care, but then again, you will do something for him and you feel bad and you feel guilt and you knew you were wrong. So you take the blame for it and fix the situation and say, "Oh, I'm so glad you caught that. Oh my gosh, I wasn't even thinking. I didn't have a calendar in front of me." And so he's going to think you need him. He's smart and good thing he told you and saved you instead of being upset at you now. So you take in anger, being upset, feeling like nothing to, oh my gosh, thank you so much for reminding me. I'm so sorry, to the woman apologizing to you. And then all those feelings, you're having an emotional tornado at this time with this woman. Okay. So this is how women always ask, how do you make a man fall in love with you? This is how you do it. You have to get them emotionally pulled in to you. Okay. Okay. So so you've canceled the plans. And now all of a sudden, after you feel really bad and you've canceled the plans and now you're still going to the concert with him, now you start talking about your gift that you want. Now you say, oh my gosh, Like get distracted again because you know you're gonna be you're just you get distracted. Now when you get distracted again, start talking about the gift that you like. Oh my gosh, I saw this really pretty um, bracelet online and da 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 da. Um, and so you could like be pulling it up on his phone or your phone or the computer or wherever, and show him the dress, shoes, and purse, whatever you want. Okay, and have it on the screen. Then get distracted one more time. Get distracted again, and um, make a phone call or receive a phone call or answer a text or something, but you're going to be talking to him. Are you going to be talking out loud if you're on the phone, and you're going to be talking to him if you're texting this other person? So your friend is going to call, and she's going to say, hey, what are you doing tonight? A, C, and D. And this guy obviously wants you to stay here. Oh, I don't know what I'm doing tonight. Why do you ask? What do you want to do? Oh, I don't know. Do you want to go hang out? A, B, C, and D. Um, then I'm gonna say, well, what are you wearing? You know how girls do. Oh, I'm wearing this cute dress I got from such and such place, and my such and such purse with this. Oh my God, I love that dress, and I really want that purse so bad. Man, where did you get it again? Oh, okay. Man, I love. Can I borrow it sometime? Can I borrow it sometime? I mean, you look so beautiful in that dress. How much did that cost? Oh my God, that's expensive. Did your who I know you didn't buy. Who did your husband buy that? So she's married. So you don't want to be hanging out with single women. You want to be married, hanging out with married women if you are going to say you're going to hang out. That way he thinks they're a good influence, they have a husband, and now you have an excuse to say, oh, well, this person, my friend has this, and her husband bought her that. So now when you get off the phone, it's like, I don't know, I'll call you back and I'll let you know. Now he doesn't want you to go, but he thinks you have plans once again. So you get back to the website of this where you were shopping, and then he's gonna be like, "Oh, you want this dress? This is cute, right? Oh yeah, it's so pretty." He's like, "Well, why don't you get it? It's just, it's cute, but I don't know. So are you going with her? Or are you staying here? I might stay here. You know, I'm gonna stay here, but I need to call her back, and unless she lets me borrow some clothes, but then I don't like borrowing people's clothes. Just go all off, like talk too much. This is when you do talk too much. I don't like borrowing people's clothes, so I'm just gonna stay in. That's okay. Then start to get sad and say, well, maybe we can do something. You know, maybe we can do something. Then he's gonna get happy because once again, you shut someone else down for him, and in the back of his mind, you need some clothes and purse or whatever you just talked about. So now get back on the website and say, oh, this is so pretty. Pause. And in order to keep your attention focused on him instead of shifting again and maybe another phone call coming in or changing your mind again, he's going to go ahead and lock your attention in by offering to buy you whatever you're looking at online. Well, how much is it? Oh, it's only this much. Oh, okay. Well, why don't you go ahead and order it? I'll pay for it. Oh, really? Oh, that's so sweet. I hope they have my size. Oh, and I have to get the matching shoes, and I have to. Yes, that's so cute. What do you think about this? I can wear this when we go to the concert. I can wear these shoes, and then I'm gonna need, get your shop on. Okay, so that works when you're in person. Now, if you're not in person with the person, and you're on the phone or through text, then you need to use the same method. Like don't text back for a while and then text back. It's like, I'm so sorry, my phone ran out of battery. Oh my gosh, we were talking about A, B, C, and D. You know, so blah 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 blah. Oh my God, look, and then like share a screenshot of the item that you like. Oh my God, look at this. This is so pretty. How do you think I would look in this? This would be so pretty on me. I could wear this when we go out. A, B, C, and D. And in order to keep your attention and keep you texting back, they're going to have to agree. So, you got to make sure that you're giving attention and then ignoring them and then apologizing for it as if you really didn't mean it, so that all their emotions are, spread out all over the place. And now they have this emotional attachment to you. Okay. Mhm. So, after they have that emotional attachment to you, it's easier to ask for what you want after. All you got to do is say the word because they know how easily you're distracted you are. And they know that if you don't, if they don't give this to you, or if they don't, do this out of the kindness of their heart, then you will probably be distracted and not have a reason to kind of give them the priority of your attention. And by doing this, you made yourself the priority of their attention. So now that you've done that, you can pretty much ask for what you need. And this is why I tell y'all, don't always be on the phone with them. Don't always be texting them all the time. And use your phone calls and your texts for getting the things that you want, and getting your way. Only give him the attention when he deserves it, which means only give him the attention when he's waiting on your response. And only give him the attention when he thinks he's lost you or lost your attention, or that you've been distracted or haven't called him, and A, B, C, and D. Then you pop back up with a photo. Isn't this so cute? Like nothing ever happened. He'll be so happy to hear from you. He's just gonna go with whatever you say. And if not, you might just disappear again. But you're gonna do this with innocence and charm, as if you don't understand that he's going through an emotional roller coaster. Okay? Yeah, that will work. Um, and like a lot of ladies expect men to just buy them random things, and oh, you're supposed to know what I like. No, tell them what you want. Send them photos of what you want. This Men don't know how to shop. If you want a specific perfume, send him a photo of the perfume. Send him the name and then the photo. If you like if you want him to go buy it, send him exactly where to shop for it at A, B, C, and D. If you just want the cash for it, then tell him that you are, make up a lie. Well, if I buy it off of my account, I get extra credits, free coupons and A, B, C, and D. Girl, make up something. Points, whatever. I'm trying to build my points. I'm trying to, get my miles or something. But have him PayPal it or Cash App it to you, or give you cash for it, and if he tries to say, like if you really want the cash, well, I'll get it. It's like, oh no, it's okay. I really wanted to get it myself because I want to get my points. I want to do this and do that, or I could buy it right now and then you give me the money. I can just put it back in my bank account because then I'll be broke. Uh, and so he'll say, okay. And she said, well, send it now before I buy it so I don't be broke. So it's the same thing. You can get it right now, but he needs to send it to you. And then if you act like you don't trust him because, you don't want to put yourself out for spending your money that you may not have, then he's going to go ahead and Cash App it to you to keep that attention. You see, especially if you're like running bath water and talking at a baby voice, and y'all need to use the telephone and talk more, or send the little voice messages over versus texting all the time. Texting has no emotion in it. They need to hear your voice. Okay. So even if it's one of those pre-recorded text voice things, send that. Okay. Right. And when people see one of those little text voice things, they get excited too. They go, "Ooh, a voice text. Let me get my headphone in case it's nasty." Let me get my. They get all excited when they see the little voice thing, and then imagine how You sound, and imagine how many times you're going to listen to it over and over and over. Especially if you sound really feminine and sexy on the phone, he gonna be listening to that thing 20 times. Okay, and that's gonna start to sink into his subconscious mind. Ooh, she's the one. So these little types of tricks, you know, this makes a difference between someone who can get it all and not get a second date. Okay, a lot of women don't really think on this level because they're taught to be upright, front, honest, good, and decent. But that does not teach you how to be seductive and to get a man to fall for you hard. None of that does. Okay. A good, hard working, decent, good girl does not get a man to fall hard. I promise you. Okay. So stop trying to be that when you're out and when you're dealing with men because it does not work. I promise you. They don't want that. It's too easy and boring. So, um, thank you. Hmm. How to make sugar daddy wait if he keeps asking you to come over? Tell him you ain't got nothing to wear, you out of gas. If whatever you need to come over to his house costs a lot of money. So if he wants you to get over there, he gonna have to spend some money. I did a whole story about car trouble, repossessed men looking for your car. You got to keep it where it is. um, you know, tires, no, my insurance, I don't know, make up something. And in order for you to leave your house, he must be putting money in your account right then and there to get you to get up. See? So any scenario that requires you coming over there is gonna cost him money. Well, I gotta find, you know, I gotta find a way to get over there. Or if you have a car, well, the car note is like 2 months behind, and I'm afraid to drive because the repo man. I don't know, just something. Thank you, Greya. Hey, ladies who want a sugar daddy, download the Whisper app and post. You would think, what? Okay, you love this hair on me. Thank you, girl. Greya Maria's like talking about some sugar daddy posts and some apps. Okay, if a guy postpones, forget him until he gives you something and apologizes. Exactly. You think a man doesn't want a woman that has stood has her shot? What? No, because you're going to have done a noble deed in order to have had something, like a repossessed issue. Oh, I had to help my grandmother pay her mortgage this month because they were going to take her house. She wasn't paying on it, and she never told anybody. And, you know, I did the right thing. No one else was going to help her. Now you look good. Now he going to help you because you helped her and you didn't have to. You put yourself, and especially if he's older, he's going to see that you care a lot and that you have a heart and that you're not selfish, even though this ain't even true. So you always look like you were the giver, and that's why you're suffering because you gave too much. And you're never really going to ask him. You're just going to tell him your issue and see if he solves it for you. If you ask him, then that's the type of relationship you have because you know he's going to say yes anyway. But if you don't know and it's kind of new, then that's how you can do that. Um, mhm. So that is how you get them emotionally attached by those steps that I listed earlier in this video. So this is not going to be a very long video. I'm just going to answer a few questions that are pertaining to this topic. I'm going to skip over every question, even if it's paid, if it's not pertaining to the topic. So please, please, please stay on top. Okay. Mhm. Um, your boyfriend told me not to have savings till we get married. What to do? Slap yourself. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Wake up. Use your own brain and your mind and your head. So, what if hold on. What if you want to get your hair did, girl? How you get that? You take your own money and you take yourself to get your hair did. Asking men for money to get your hair did is super de duper ghetto. You don't want to do that, okay? Super de duper ghetto. Even if you got money to get your hair did, don't tell him what it's for. Tell him it's for something else. Okay. I'm just saying it's very ghetto. It's like they shouldn't know what they're really paying for. You use that money however you like. Do not ask a man to pay for your hair or your nails. You know, clothing is different because that can be luxury and it can get expensive and it can be considered a gift, especially if they're taking you out. But hair and nails, that's a little bit different. Mhm. Yes. I should make a whole video. What's ghetto? What not to do? Because some women don't know, and it just shows people the level of thinking and class that they assume that you already are, and that's why a lot of them will just turn around and ask for sex because they don't see you as long term because you don't have certain types of understanding of what's appropriate and what's not. And I'll tell you a list of things just to run them off the back right now. What's appropriate? Don't ask people how much money they make. Don't ask them where they got something from. Oh, where you get the I mean, y'all can ask me because, I'm usually selling it and making money off of it. But normal people in the street or normal people that's not, you don't walk up to a woman and say, where you get your wig from? Right in front of her date. Oh, where you get that dress? It's cute. You don't do that because you just compliment them. Oh, I love your hair. It's so pretty. Oh, I love that dress. It's so nice on you. You don't ask them where they got it from. Okay. If you so happen to see them in the bathroom at the restaurant or the bar or whatever, then you can ask them, but not in the presence of other people. That is rude. Okay. Um, you said you've done it. Don't do it again. It's considered unclassy. That would be like, can you imagine like a rich, snooty person um walking up to someone and saying, "Ooh, I like I like that toupee, sir. I'm getting a. Where did you buy that? Where you get your man weave at?" You don't see men doing that. Um, men don't really do. Hey, I like. Oh, I love your shirt. Where did you buy your shirt at? The store. So ladies have to stop doing that in public. Take them to the side or go and wait till they go to the restroom. If the person is nice enough, they may just tell you where they got it from if you just compliment them. And if they feel it's okay, then it's okay. But you don't embarrass them by asking them questions in front of, people that they're out and about with, or even if they're alone, you know, it's just considered very low class. Okay. So just so y'all know, because I know a lot of you guys are young and you're excited to level up and you just want tips and beauty tips and where to shop and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, y'all can ask me. I don't care because that's what I'm gonna do. But don't ask other people in public. Okay. Um, how do you get your husband of 10 years to start giving me gifts again? We both work. He has a great man. He's a great man, but I don't feel spoiled anymore. Um, well, see, that's the thing. Like after years and years of marriage, people don't feel like they have to do that anymore. People don't feel like they have to do that anymore. So in order to do that for a husband, you have to start telling him what you want. You just have to start telling him what you want. Like, you know what? I need some new perfume. You should go buy me some perfume. I am your wife. And he might feel like, okay, I guess I can do that because he might not even be thinking about it. And someone says lingerie. That's true. Like, tell him to buy you something that will benefit him as well. Like, I need some new bras and some perfume. I'm like, "Oh, for what? I don't know. I just need some." So he's gonna be all excited thinking you're gonna like spray it on for him and put the lingerie on for him. So he may just buy it for you or give you the money to go buy it or something. But you need to just start telling him. Y'all been together 10 years. You need to tell him what you want. Mhm. Um, you said it's almost like training a pit, right? hmm So, sure, what to respond when men say both men and women receive something from? I don't respond at all. I say, okay. Well, as long as that woman is receiving what she asked for, then I say true. So if she asks for, some money, or if she asks for a purse or a shopping spree, or if she asked, to be showered with gifts, or if she asked to be invested into, and then she may give it up later on after he's invested, whatever she asked for, then yes, she should get something out of it. I definitely agree, but it's not going to be what he's getting out of it. Thank you, Tiana Brown. Sugar daddy acting bipolar, crazy, wanting more time and being needy. He's generous, but I'm still working. Tell him you need to tell him, well, if I spend time with you, I'm gonna have to quit my job. Can you pay my bills? Get him to send all that lump sum over, take you a vacation so he thinks you quit, and use that money, and then when you go back to work, tell him this has to be a monthly thing, or else I really can't spend as much time with you anymore, or I have to go find another job. But what you really need is to let him know that you can't do both. He's going to have to choose. Does he want you to work, or does he want you to be with him? Um, at what point in talking stage do you cut someone off if they haven't asked you on a date? If we talk one time, if you ain't asking me out, that's it. Bye, Felicia. Bye. What you talking to me for? You don't want to meet me, especially if you met online. You don't want to meet me. I'm not going to be your junior high phone buddy. I have too much other things to do. If he don't ask you out the first time talking, or try to make plans with you, and "Yeah, I really want to meet you, where do you like to go?" That's the first conversation. If he's just talking on the phone with you, then he's wasting your time. Right. Um, how do you keep him interested while waiting for the second date without texting him all day? I will always leave him on read about 10 exchanges there. Well, I would just ask him for like questions during the day, just random stuff, so he gets used to catering to you. Well, do you know I can get a such and such? Oh, do you know what this place is? Or do you know, ask him stupid, dumb stuff that makes him feel important and needed, girl. That's how you keep him interested. Thank you, LaBliss. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Men only ask, where did you get your girl? You must be taking care of her. Right. Where'd you get your girl? Where you meet her at? That's what men ask. That's true. Thank you for this video and all of them. I was also wondering if being on a high horse is leveled up, because I don't see the problem. Yep, it's being leveled up. Thank you, Emma Rose. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I stopped talking to this guy, and he just sent me like $300 worth of stuff. And I know he isn't wealthy. He does whatever I tell him. I also peep New York channels, ladies. What? Chanel channel. Also peep my New York channel, ladies. Okay. It's a good addition to shoes. Okay, Emma Rose, sprinkle, sprinkle. That's good. You got your stuff by ignoring them. My sugar daddy got me a 1-bedroom apartment. Now he says he wants to get a second bedroom for my daughter, but also hinting he wants us to live together. What do I do? Um, Tell him you don't want no apartment. You would rather a house and go pick out your house. I'd rather have a house and get your ring and quit your job. Okay, because I'm not gonna move into no apartment with no grown man. Where's my house? Where my ring at? Okay, my ring. We got to do this in the correct order. Okay. If he's married, there still, where's my house? Okay. Um, I'm gonna have the links for this wig below after the video uploads, but it is from Y Wigs. Just type in Burgundy wig and you get to ywigs.com. And you can get it in different links. But put in my code if you want to save money. Like I think you save $10 or something. If you put in my code, and my code is down in the description bar, but it's just my first name, Letitia. I'll type it in. Just type this in for the coupon code. You're like, okay, I'll give you some money out. Did it go in? Oh, I wouldn't even type it. But yeah, this coupon code will save you money anyway. I am. So, you're welcome. How do I get a man who has control issues and initially showered me with gifts and money in the beginning to get back to the things that I said earlier in this video? If you just coming in, wait, and then come back and watch the beginning. I have 8 steps, and you will get it. Thoughts on dating around in college to build a roster, or is it better to start right off with older men? I always tell women, go have fun first, and I can't stress this enough. If you're old in college, yeah, go get you some older men. But if you're young in college, like 18, 19, 20, 21, if you ain't old enough to drink, go have some regular experiences with people your own age, okay? Because you're going to need that later on in life. You're going to need all of those experiences, all of those memories, all of that, all those lessons. Go be a college student. When you hit 23, 22, 23, 24, you're about to, you're getting out of college, you're in the last year, then you switch. Okay? You switch to the money. Okay? Y'all remember what you call it? Legally Blonde, when she was with the college dude, and then he dumped her, and then she went to Harvard and got the older dude. Thank you, Mimi. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You broke up with your boyfriend. He has money, but he didn't buy me a nice birthday present. He looks after his mom and sister. How do I get money from Rich? Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you for the donation. So he bought his mama and his sister stuff. Oh, he looks after his mom and his sister. Okay. Well, maybe that's because they're vulnerable and he looks after them. So you have to find a way to be vulnerable with that man to act like you need him, because obviously his mom and sister act like they need him. Okay. So you need to find a way to act like he is needed for something financially and withhold until you get it. Cry, all that kind of stuff. As a male, how can I protect myself against the females who have listened to your evil ways? Wink, wink, wink. Get a lot of money so that this little chump change won't matter to you. Wink, wink, wink. Or find a pick Misha who will pay both 50-50 with you. Chances are, you know the type of women that will be gold diggers, and you know the type that will not. Choose wisely. Okay. You are the one that she wants money. That's because she dresses like she wants money. She looks like she deserves money, and she looks like she can get somebody with some money. So stay away from them type of women and go over to the woman that looks like they have more to give. Okay. That's what will save you. Thank you, Annette. You're 34, but I look 23, 25. Should I lie about my age? I would. What are they going to do? They're probably lying about their age too. I said, thanks, Dean. You're welcome. I'll just say this, don't go for the best looking woman. Mm. This guy sent me a picture, apologized, and asked how he can make it up. What should I make him do? Oh, he sent you a bad picture? Cash app him? Send him your cash app? For mental anguish? That's how he can apologize. Cash app, PayPal link, whatever. Mhm. My eyes, my eyes. I need to buy me some new shades, some designer shades. Send me some in the Cash app. Thank you, Rose. Help a guy my close friend introduced me to as a potential client. Gave you $1,000 told me he's interested in me. Good catch, but they have a thing? Oh, he's your friend's girl, but he gave you $1,000. Well, that's nice of him to give you $1,000. Take the money. Don't do nothing. He might give you some more. Remain doing nothing. You know what I mean? If he gave it to you before for doing nothing, he'll give it to you again for doing nothing. Maybe he'll try to see how much it's going to take to get you to betray your friend. Maybe you'll never betray your friend, but just keep collecting the money. Hello. There you go. Um, you said whole of Babylon. I don't know if that's supposed to be an insult or a compliment. I don't realize. Not we don't know these days, now do we? I'll take it as both. You take the money and tell my friend and we split it. That's a good idea too, Graham. But if your friend is emotional, she may get mad. I don't know. I take it a couple times, then I tell her. I say, have me a little good savings. Just say, oh, he just sent it to me. I didn't even ask. It was in my cash app. So I went shopping, paid up all my bills, and then I told you. Right. So get something out of it first, then tell. Because, like, honestly, I would feel upset if someone did that to me. But remember, it's the man's fault. It ain't yours. And if you are really friends with that chick and she know you and you know her, she already know you're gonna get that money. And is she a real friend or just an associate? There's difference. What do you do when you get to this house? You need advice to avoid sex. Da, 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 da. Bring a friend, girl. Bring a friend. Have a friend sit in the car. Have a friend on the way. Be on the phone making plans. You know, tell them you can only stay for 30 minutes. A, B, C, and D. You know, drive to your house with your friend in the car. Have her stay in the car or come in for a few minutes. Then tell them y'all gotta go because she gotta be dropped off somewhere. Okay. I really hope I'm not a pick Misha, but I still have the hope of wanting to fall in love. I'm 25. Oh, that's so sweet. Yep. When I was 25, and 22 and 23, I felt the same way. I did. And a lot of people think that I'm cold and da da da. I did feel the same way. And I had older women tell me the same thing I'm telling y'all. And I was in total denial. No, that's not how. No, I was in total denial when I was younger and I was like 21, 20, 19. Oh, no, it's not going to be me. And the old ladies were like, they weren't old, they were probably my age. They were like, okay, just wait. And they were right. And you know what? I'm right too, just like they were right. Ask anybody up in here. Understand that it is better to have a good lifestyle and be in love with yourself than to search for true love from a man that's searching for sex. Okay? Understand that. Fall in love with yourself first, and you won't be trying to find it elsewhere. If somebody happens to love you, great, wonderful. It can provide you with a good lifestyle and you can grow to love them as well. Great, wonderful. But those who are void of love of self will seek out this true love thing and, you know, lose themselves in the whole process. So remember who's the priority. It's you. A millionaire's masterpiece. Thank you, Sprinkle Sprinkle. How to deal with a widower of over 10 years with a grown kid who manipulates him. And he's so gullible and guilty about them growing up without a mother. Sprinkle Sprinkle. Thank you for that donation. Um, well, that's his kids. So how to deal with him is get your money and don't worry about what he's doing for them kids. That's the whole point. You not you are not part of that situation. Your job is to get the bag from him. If you can't get the bag because some kids in the way, then find another one. Because no man is really, especially if he feels guilty about his wife dying and them not having a mother, he's going to always put them as a priority. What you have to do is tell him what you want and don't give him what he wants until you get what you want. And you don't have to worry about those kids. You know, if the kids are in the way, go get another one. And if he is upset because he lost you, because he can't provide for you the correct way, then maybe he'll stand up and take control of his own finances. Thank you, Aesthetic Fetish. Sprinkle Sprinkle. You're a beautiful blessing. You changed my life. Thank you, Sheila. Thank you, girl. Sprinkle Sprinkle. That was nice. Oh, thank you, Kim. Your sugar daddy is 36. I'm 20. He want me to have sex and go on vacation. See him 4 times a week. He offered me $525. Girl, I'm not even gonna finish this. Ooh, child. That's a whole nightmare. Okay, first of all, he's not a sugar daddy. So scratch the SD off. He's 36. Okay. He's not nowhere near no sugar daddy. He wants to take you on vacation and sleep with him and see him 4 times a week and paying you $525 a month. Let's see how much you earn a day. $525 a month. How many weeks are in him? I'm gonna do your math. I'm gonna show you your worth. So you can stop calling him a sugar daddy. So $525 a month. How many weeks are in a month? Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, divided by 5 equals $105 a week. And he wants to see you 4 times a week. Let's divide 105 divided by 4. Okay, he is paying you $26.25 every time you guys meet. You are a I'm gonna round it up, $27 escort. Bypass and take math online, Google or something. Start using that calculator, ladies, because I don't know. I can't help you because if you don't know math, then you can't get no money. It's hard to get money if you don't know math. Sprinkle Sprinkle, though, my advice would be to laugh in his face and go get another one. Okay? That is not a sugar daddy. That is a McDonald's worker could afford that same thing. Thank you, Mimi. Sprinkle Sprinkle. How to get a guy to spend on me if they know I make good money too. I can't lie because I like to wear expensive stuff, shoes, bags, ABC. Make sure they have way more money so that they can buy you nicer things than that. Okay, so you're gonna have to go for the upper echelon. You're gonna have to go for like millionaires and men that aren't intimidated by that and who drive a nicer car than you, who have a better career than you, so that your career is not even a threat. So you're gonna have to go big, or you're gonna have to lie about what you do and tone down your designer or wear designer that doesn't scream I'm designer. Like, don't wear labels. Wear expensive stuff, but don't wear like brand names splattered everywhere. You know what I mean? I missed the donation. Let me go back up. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Yeah, I got Mimi. If you delete your question, I can't see it anymore. So if y'all are deleting questions, I can't see it. Oh, thank you, Lavish Kitten. Just a little sprinkle, sprinkle for spreading the message of real love, self love. Thank you, girl. That's the one I think I missed. Thank you, girl. Sprinkle, sprinkle, Lavish Kitten. I appreciate that. Okay, so Pick Misha is a desperate woman who does not have any standards, and she probably pays for half the date. She probably pays half the bills. She doesn't want a provider man, and she's just not the type of woman that has standards, and she will beg to be picked by any means necessary, even if it means paying for him. hmm So it's just a desperate woman, basically. What do you say to a guy that says he wants to have kids with you and marry you on the first date? I say he's trying to sleep with you quick, fast, and in a hurry, and you better get some money and tell him, okay, well, that sounds nice, da, da, da. But first we need this house. First, I need to quit my job. First, we need to go look at houses, pull him into the lie, pull him straight on into the lie. Woo. When he start changing his mind, then you're going to know he lied. It's like, oh, really? That sounds wonderful. We should go look at houses. Go look at houses. Oh, you should buy me a ring too. So start pulling them into the lie. Don't be all, oh, I met a man who wants the same thing I do. Oh, I'm so ready to get married. Oh, well, he said he's gonna marry me, so I'm just gonna give it up real easy because he said I'm the one. Then when he don't call you back, you're gonna be looking silly. So pull him into the lie. I need to know if the wig is body wave or straight. It's body wave. I think. It is. I will link it afterward, but it looks like this. It's burgundy something. I'll look it up. Hold on. I can tell you on the phone. I'll look it up on my phone. But also like when you're doing when you're trying to get stuff out of men, you also, it helps to look very feminine and use that baby voice. That will help you tremendously. You have no idea how many men will say no to this type of woman with, that's not feminine, with no baby voice or sexy voice versus a feminine woman using that type of voice. They will say no to her, but say yes to you. You see, they'll say no to the one that's not doing it and say yes to you. The same question. And it's because of how you ask and how you make them feel. Okay. So I have a video called Trying On Wigs right here. See the video? It says Trying On Wigs. That's on my She Rich 7 channel. If you click on videos and scroll down like 3 where I have the red wig on and click that, I got other wigs in that video, but I'm going to go ahead and click on it so I can tell you the name of the wig. And I'm going to put it in here too. So this is the Burgundy wig in 18 inches or 150 density. That's what I have on. And it is from ywigs.com. Yay. Thank you, Miss Tony. Hold on. So it looks like this on the website. So Brazilian 9JJ. So it says body wave, Peruvian body wave, or something like that. Thank you. Let me go back up to that donation. Sorry, I didn't get to. Thank you, Miss Tony Elizabeth. My sister looks good for her age, but she's turning 30 next month. Now she says she wants to start rapping. Ooh, child. How old is too old to stop chasing those type of dreams? And what should a 30-year-old priorities be? Girl, she want to start rapping. By the time she get discovered, she gonna be 40. So I don't know what she trying to do. I mean, Jay-Z 50, but he been in the game since he was young. So I don't know what she trying to do. You know what I would tell her? I'll say maybe you need to level up, get you a sugar daddy to pay for your studio time. Trick her into leveling up and getting her a sugar daddy so they can pay for everything. And then when she's leveling up and stuff, she ain't gonna want to do that no more, girl. She's gonna like into too much into the lifestyle and getting paid. And she just wanted to rap because she just needs that something to do, girl. She can rap online for free. I don't know, but trick her into getting somebody to pay for her come up, and maybe she'll get sidetracked into something else. Yeah, it's like, girl, yeah, you're right. You should be, the next Nicki Minaj girl. But we need somebody to pay for it. So we level up so we can go get these men with some money and they can pay for everything. Okay. Um, I don't know if you said this earlier, but any tips on getting a Valentine thing? It's okay. So here's the thing. If you make a date on Valentine's Day, most likely you're going to get a Valentine. If somebody makes you their Valentine's Day date, you should be getting a gift. If no one has asked you out for Valentine's Day, you ain't getting no gifts unless they are sending flowers or something. So you just keep talking about it. I hope I get a good Valentine's Day present. I know you're going to surprise me. I'm so excited to see what you send me or bring me or buy me. Assume you're already getting one. Okay. Don't ask, assume. Okay. Don't don't sit back and I just assume. I mean, who ain't gonna get me no Valentine's Day present if we going out? You better, or that's the last time you're gonna see me. Okay. Mhm. You better send me something. Okay. Hmm. If a man is aggressively sexual from the beginning, he does not see you as respectable, first of all. So I would take that as a hint and a clue to stop meeting that type of man wherever I met him from. Number one. Number two, I would ask myself, why does he have the audacity to treat me like this on the first date? What does he think I am? Then I would answer that, oh, he thinks I'm an escort. I would kindly let him know that, oh, I'm so sorry. I'm not an escort. You know, um, I'm a woman and I would love to be respected. And, you're a gentleman and I would really, like to get to know you, but we need to have this conversation up front. If you like me and we can get to know each other, that could be a possibility in the future. So correct him in a kind way, in a feminine way, and make sure he stops seeing you as that type of woman. Okay. Because that's how they see you. That's how they see you. They're going to treat you like they see you. And most likely, you probably met him online, right? That's why they're online. That's what they're looking for. Okay. Um, cheers to finding a richer husband. Huh. Oh yeah, you replaced him. Good for you. Online incel community. Whatever makes you feel good about yourself. Thank you. Should I care if my potential boyfriend, who is 16 years older than Older than you doesn't use proper grammar when texting. Girl, who cares about, does he make money? Does he pay your bills? Who cares about no stupid proper grammar? Giving you money. Can you get to that money? Ooh, child, he ain't never gonna marry you because you too crazy. He doesn't use proper grammar while texting. Oh no. You're gonna be one of them crazy moms that beat their kid for making an A minus. No, ma'am. Don't do that. All right. Should we keep Dusties as? Why would you keep a Dusty as a friend? In case they have rich friends, why would a Dusty have a rich friend? Do you see rich people hanging around Dusties unless they work for them? I don't. I don't see that. I don't know. The Dusty will just tell the dude that he's talking to you so that the dude doesn't try to talk to you. You know how Dusties do. Oh, that's my girl. Then your value is gonna drop. So no, don't keep no dusty friend. What the heck? Especially a male friend. The older millionaire I'm talking to called himself giving me the game on men. We have great convos. He then said men were easy and that I needed to stroke a man's ego and he was trying to test me or what. He was trying to tell you what to do. Yes, superior. Superior D. He was trying to tell you to stroke his ego. Make him feel good about himself. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Yes, he was. He was giving you instructions on how to get this money. Okay. What? You only worry about commas being in the right places among numbers for money. That's right. That's the only bad, texting grammar that should be important. The comma for them dollars. Sure. Any tips on how to respond smart like you? I don't know how to respond at times. Then later on, I will think I should have said that. Write them down. You got to write stuff down until it's natural. You know how like whenever you see like a rapper and they always got a little notebook and they writing down their lyrics and they be in the studio doing like this or like this on their phone. Well, they can't do that on stage, so they have to remember it. So you write it down and then you remember it. If someone insults me this way, how do I come back at them? And then it'll just become natural and you won't ever have to write it down again. It'll just become a talent because that's what you're building, that talent. The talent to respond in a way that solves that issue or that shuts that issue down. So it just becomes natural after a while. It takes practice, practice, practice. Okay. And plus, um, if you have a lot of people always, coming at you in a negative way, it becomes easier because you have a lot of practice. Um, sure. Should I share a room with my date on a cruise? I mentioned getting two rooms, which is twice the price. He said we'll get a suite. Um, a cruise. You know how small those little rooms are? Y'all gonna be so close. How you gonna get ready? What if you have to go number two? He gonna hear it. The room is that small. Okay. No, ma'am. Don't even go on a cruise, baby. Tell him why can't we just fly somewhere tropical instead? Then you can get two rooms. I mean, I'm not gonna do that. He's gonna want to sleep with you. That's number one. He's gonna want to do that because the room is too small. Okay. I mean, if you really want to go on that cruise, go ahead. But that's probably you're not gonna see him no more afterwards, especially if you do something. Or if he hears something that disgusts him or sees something that disgusts him in such small quarters. Don't do it. It ain't worth it. Start talking about how you're going to invite your friend and see if she can go on the cruise and y'all could share a room together and then they'll meet you wherever. Then he's going to change his mind real quick and offer you a room, believe. Mhm. Um, anyway, I wouldn't do that. Unless you already sleeping with him, then who cares? But I wouldn't be. I would rather have the money that he paid for the cruise than go on a cruise with him, honestly. But, what a pitiful soul you are, unlike you are. Oh, y'all, Mandy fussing with somebody? Oh, Lord. Okay. hmm Sugar Daddy bought you a $10,000 bracelet for your birthday last month. Now, how do I get a Tiffany bracelet I want that's way cheaper? LOL to match another set that he bought me 2 years ago. Um, mm, take him to the Tiffany store. Tell him, oh my gosh, tell him the necklace is about to be out of stock or something, and you really want it to match your old set, or that Tiffany's is having a sale. I really want this bracelet. It's going to be valuable in the future. They only made so many of them. Just lie. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Designer day hot sprinkle, sprinkle. I assumed I was already stroking his ego. All we talk about is him. It kind of threw me off, but I guess I'll stroke harder. That's right. You need to you need to be amazed by him, not just talk about him, but be amazed. Thank you, Dominique. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Do I stay with a man who was insensitive and pulled disappearing acts from me grieving my mother's passing when I know I was emotionally needy? Um, do you stay with a man who was insensitive and pulled disappearing acts from me? Okay, is he not your husband, or is he just a boyfriend? Because if he's a boyfriend, you can get another one very quick, fast, and in a hurry, very easily. So yeah, I would already be dating somebody else. What you talking about? Um, Men don't stick around when women need them. You know how Lizzo song says, "Why men great till they gotta be great." Okay, that's what she means. So if he's trying to come back into the picture, make him pay money. You need to go shopping. You need a new car. You need something major. You get a lot of money. Okay, don't let him come back for free. He need to pay. Thank you, LeBliss. The sugar daddy says he's traumatized because I spent $1,000 without his permission. He's not innocent. I told him. He said I could have what I wanted, so whatever you wanted. So I thought it was okay. Now he tries to hold it over me. Still gives me money, but what should I do? Spend 2,000. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Spend 2,000. Okay, and he'll be happy for you spending only the 1,000. Go spend double. Start filling out credit card applications. What are you doing? Why are you filling out credit card applications? Because your limit is lower than the credit card company limit. Girl, you got to check them every now and then. Well, don't do that. That's gonna mess up your credit, and I'm not paying for those bills. Well, then I need some more money. You know, it ain't free to live. It ain't free to look this cute. It's not free to you know, products aren't free. Food's not free. So I'm gonna need to spend my money. You can hold it over my head if you want to, but I'm still gonna spend. Sorry. Maybe I should start a business. Maybe you need to invest in my business so I won't be bored spending money all the time. There you go. Turn it back around on him, girl. I'm bored. I don't have nothing to do. Buy me a company, buy me a business. Let help, give me the money so I can start a business. Then I can make my own money. Oh, he ain't gonna do that. Why? Because then you're gonna leave him. So then he'll just shut up and give you the money. Thank you, little bliss. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Yeah, that's what you gotta do. Whenever they complain, do double. So they'll be thankful. Next time, you'll be like, oh man, I wish she was only spending 1,000. Now she's spending 2,000. Okay. If I were you, I would be spending that money on inventory and starting my own company, my own business, my own e-commerce instead of just throwing it in the trash. That's what I would be doing. I don't know if that's what you're doing. I hope that's what you're doing, putting it into your business. But if you're not, that's what you should be doing. Okay. Hopefully you are. Do you tell a guy to buy a family house, get you a new car, and other things to prepare for family after he proposes or after marriage? Girl, I'm not getting married until I know he could provide fully. Okay. So I'm gonna need that house, or at least I'm gonna need to know that you are financially able to get the house that I like. You know what I'm saying? So we don't be married for 10 years and he's still saving. No. Do you have this? Can you get this tomorrow? Can we have this? Can we close on this house in a few months? Yeah, okay, then let's do it. If not, no. Hmm. Thank you, Bliss. I started my own make marketing agency. That's right, you did. Good for you. Mhm. Been sitting in the front of your class, girl, wide awake. Good. Well, have you made any money off your marketing company? Hopefully, you get it off the ground. Okay. No such thing as good looking Dusty, right? Um, what do I say to a man who tells you, hold on, mm, he doesn't want a prenup or tries to make you feel bad for even talking about one? Um, I mean, if you don't want a prenup, then he doesn't want a prenup. And it could work in your favor or it could work against you. But I mean, I would have the money in my account in a whole nother name somewhere hidden before I even got married that he was going to give me. So he need to give you a lump sum to keep somewhere. And when you leave with that too. That will solve the whole prenup thing. Just hide it somewhere. Put it in someone else's name. Invest it in something under a company. I don't know. Do something before you get married though, because if you invest it somewhere before you married, it don't count during the divorce. So you need to get that before you marry. You need to get some money from him before you marry and do something with it. Okay. And then you don't sign a prenup and you'll be fine. Especially if you can make whatever that money is grow or keep it invested in something, I don't know, or just have it. But do it before you get married. Hmm. Sure, you got a man's credit card numbers. How do you use it without him knowing? Oh my God. Okay, is this your man? Is it your husband, your boyfriend? Because if it's just some random dude, you might go to jail. Okay, make sure that this is your husband or your man. Like that, it's not gonna turn you in. So I don't know. Like I'm not gonna advise you to be a criminal online because that's just dumb. Um. Okay. Thank you, Ashley. Sprinkle, sprinkle. We don't live in the same state, long distance, so I can't take him to the store. But I reached out to you on Etsy for sprinkle, sprinkle. I don't like long distance. Wait till he come visit you, baby. Then do that because y'all know how I feel about long distance relationships. If he's not there with you, then wait or get his credit card number or something like that. But I feel that this long distance thing, it's hard, and you're going to have more complications, and you should have, if you're doing long distance, you should be dating 2 or 3 other people because he's not there, and it should be easier. But I'll write you back if you wrote me. I'll check it. Okay. Any other tips on to get them emotionally invested? Yes. They're in the beginning of this video, and there's way more, and they should come naturally after you master those first 8 tips. And they will come naturally in your mind. Getting him to feel some type of way, whether it's anger, upset, like he doesn't matter, and then rushing right back to assure him that he does. That is how you do it. As soon as he thinks he's not worthy, then you tell him he is. Okay. What's off limits sexually? Everything until I got everything that I want. Everything is off limits. Okay. Everything is off limits. If you start off that way, then they will never probably dare ask you to do more than you're comfortable doing because they know it's going to cost them and they know you ain't the one. So if you start off by saying no to everything and getting his money, he's going to feel strange about asking you for anything besides, regular relations. Okay. So start off like that. And a lot of you ladies, I'm going to end this in a second, are dealing with men who you keep saying are providers and are sugar daddies and are potential, but they are not. I think y'all have to realize that y'all are just talking to normal, average, or less than average, everyday people that you think maybe or could be because they gave you a few dollars. That's not a sugar daddy. A sugar daddy is when you can go and do what you like. You got money and he just gives you a bunch of money and you look like you have, the life. That's someone has a sugar daddy. They got enough money to buy you a car, to pay for your bills, to do A, C, and D, not just to give you a few dollars of change every, when they get paid. Thank you, AK Sprinkle Sprinkle. Hey, Miss Shira Sprinkle Sprinkle. Thank you, girl. So y'all can't call them sugar. Y'all can call them Splenda daddies, sweet and low daddies, but not no sugar daddy. Okay. Gas money daddy, but you can't call them sugar daddies because life ain't sweet yet, baby. Life ain't sweet. If you still going to work, you don't have a sugar daddy. Unless you have your own company that he probably gave you the money to start or to keep running. But y'all can't say that's a sugar daddy. If y'all still clocking in or, working and you don't want to. Right. And a provider man. Okay. A provider man is not someone who's going to pay the bills where he lives and you live there too. Because if you didn't live there, he'd still be paying the same bills. A provider man is someone who pays all the bills, and gives you money so that you can go and buy, the things that you probably need, and a lot of the things that you want as well. It's not someone who's a maid in someone's house and has room and shelter only. That is not being provided for. Okay. And I think y'all need to understand that. Just because you don't work does not mean you have a provider. It means, especially if you don't have money, if you can't get up out your house and go shop, if you can't get online and shop and buy what you want, you don't have a provider. You have a boss, and who just happens to be your man or your husband. Okay. And they don't pay you. So if you don't have access to any money, if you can't go out and do what you want to do, you're not provided for. Um, right. 100 square foot apartment with no car. Oh no. Hmm. He, sure, where is the best country to find men of means? Don't think Europe is good. I would say America. Get you some money. They give it away the easiest. Okay. So anyway, thank y'all. Thank y'all so much for watching. I appreciate it. Um, and if y'all are just tuning in, the 8 tips on how to get a man emotionally involved and to make your priority is in the first part of the video. So y'all can go watch that. So thank y'all so much. Sprinkle, sprinkle, everybody. Thank you, everybody who donated. Thank y'all, everybody who are here commenting. If y'all are here commenting, y'all hit the like button before y'all leave. That way, that's like, that's also like donating to me as well. If y'all just want to be nice to do that, I would appreciate it. And it'll help pick Misha find these videos a lot easier when she's online. It'll help suggest it to her if she's shopping Pick Misha items, or y'all know the computer is very smart. So if she's in somebody's DMs being a Pick Misha, the next time she gets on YouTube, guess who gonna pop up? Me, if you like my video. Okay. So it doesn't just go by what you're searching for anymore. It goes by what you need too. Okay. Bye.